Good morning,
Good morning,
good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
For anybody who's new here, welcome. My name is Anahil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And for all of you loyal awesomeness, hello everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes. So today we're designing some waiting screens. Really fun, and we would like you guys to participate in build with us. And if you tell us what your program is, what your live stream is, and we can design keeping your live stream in mind with your font or whatever it is. Okay, so we're gonna have fun today, and also we're going to answer a question somebody sent us about creating color palettes. It's okay. Hi, Michael. Yes, thank you. Thank you, mister. You can order yours.
And good morning, Victor. And
Victor.
Good morning, Samantha. Good to see you all here.
So how do you guys like this time? It was not like, that's not the new time. We just had to do it because Fuljens had an early meeting that was leaking into 9. And how do you guys like it? Wait, where? Hi, Paul. He's not here.
Yeah,
Paul slept through.
Paul was there pre-live, and Parker Jennings also.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, so how do you guys like the time at 10 o'clock? Yes. Okay. So start the music so that we can go on, right? So everyone, all right, we're gonna build waiting screens. This is something that we were playing with just before we started. So we had this. Where did it go? We have this one, right? We have no music added to it yet, but we imported the coffee cup from Canva. And then this is another one, right? It's a waiting screen, just real simple. You can add everything else afterwards. And those are the 2 that we did. Okay, awesome. Oh, hello, Miss Jill. Hello.
Hey, Jill.
Good morning. Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul. Okay, so Victor's, okay, this time works for you since you're working from home. So when you're not working from home, the other time works better. Is that what it is? Yeah, so now we're So an hour later, Paul likes it.
Paul loves it.
Paul likes it. Paul loves it. Okay, sorry. so yeah, you guys, we're gonna design some waiting screens now, and you saw the ones that we had done. We imported some fonts, and we had some fun with it. Now, speaking of fonts, we're going to answer the question about how you create your color palettes, and this is how you do it. And let us know if the music is too loud, because it is loud in my ear, but. Okay, we're gonna go into the live demo mode. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off for a second because we're gonna show you guys this afterwards. All right, so to create color palette, so the color picker, the color palette is a system, is global, okay? So it's not just something that is native to Ecamm. So the question was, what version of Ecamm do you need to have to create color palettes? And the answer is, it works with everything because it's native to the iOS, okay? So here's how we do it. We're gonna go to Command N, and then we're going to click on the color wheel here. When it comes up, this is the first time you're going to be designing, creating a color palette, you're gonna see the default, which is probably gonna be this one, right? So you probably won't even have the colors here or anything. This will be blank if this is the first time that you're gonna be using it. Otherwise, you're gonna have all the colors are in there. Now, to create a color palette, here's what you do. You're gonna click on this right here, and you're gonna click on New, okay? This is gonna create an unnamed palette. So you're gonna go back into the 3 dots, and you're gonna rename it. And we're going to rename it, just because I like the name, Samantha. Samantha. Okay, here we go. And then it just automatically adds the color that you had there, so you can remove it by just removing it here. Okay, so now that you have this, you are going to either add the colors, drag them up here, right? Or you are going to color pick it somewhere else, right? Or add your colors if you know your hex color, right? You're gonna add it here. Right? And then once you have that, you are ready to start adding. So let's go back to your Samantha. And I think Samantha's colors are pink, so we're gonna just drag there. Let's see, colors are pink, shades, browns, and that's that. That's how you create your color palette, and it's there. You can use it if you go to Keynote, if you go to Pages, if you are in Photoshop. Yeah, you should be able to grab it from Photoshop. So that is global. Yes? Any questions? That's that. Okay. Now, another one that I had just started using, and it's related to color palettes, right? I just started using, it's really, really fun, and it makes creating color palettes very, very easy. So the name of the program is Color Slurp. It is free until you want to use pro options. But with the free version, this is what you could do. So this is how it looks, right? And the cool thing about it is that you can pick from anywhere, just like the regular one, but you can add it together. So let me show you what that means. All right, so once you download Color Slurp, you're gonna go to you have to enable screen record so that it can record it for you, okay? It can pick the colors. So you're gonna click on here, and then I'm gonna go to select some colors. Wait, will they be able to see this? No, because it's on the other screen?
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna drag it. I'm gonna drag this over.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah,
it's gonna mess up the screen, right?
No, go.
But okay, so we're gonna drag this here. This is the name of the screen. Let's close all this other beautiful. Wait. Okay. So let's say we're gonna pick all these colors here, which is what we did already, but we're gonna show you again. So we're gonna click the color picker, and we're gonna come here. So we're going to hold the control key, okay? We're gonna hold it here, and then we're gonna select colors. And you see how it's adding, right?
And it's also
look at the color,
identifying the color codes.
Exactly, and the names that the developers named it, which is cool. Okay.
And it's making a slurp noise. It's going.
That's so funny. I was just gonna say that. Okay, so we're gonna keep. Do you guys hear this slurp? And look at how precise it is, though, right? So you go in there and you're like, oh, I just want this little tiny thing right here. Let me see. I'm just gonna Stephanie's. By the way, Stephanie's gonna be in ENN this Monday. Okay, so look at how precise this is. And now you let it go. And you press enter, and it's gonna ask you, do you wanna create a new palette or add it to an existing palette? So you're just gonna say, oh, new palette, because they have it. And it adds it here, and in here you're just gonna, can they hear it?
Paul thought I was hungry. Yeah, they could hear it. Jill says the slurp noise had me dying. They could hear it.
Okay, so we're just gonna create Ecamm thumbnail. There it is. And now you have that palette. Now the pro version of this, if you want to export this palette somewhere else, that's where the pro version comes in. You can export it into PDF, you can make a media kit, you can then bring it into the system and create that palette there, or you can just have it there and create your own palette in the system, which you will just have to go pick it and go in there, pick it and go in there. But I really like this.
Yeah, that's cool.
What do you guys think? It makes it really easy.
Hello Web says you could turn off the sound effects. We don't want to.
We don't want to. It's just so, like, the developers have, right? I love it when app developers have those little things that add just dimension to the app. Okay, so let's get out of live demo mode because you already did this. And then hopefully that answers your question, and thank you so much for asking. Okay, so let's design if right, Sam, is awesome. I'm gonna keep exploring that because I just really literally just found it this morning.
Yeah.
When I was trying to do this. Okay, and so they kept looking at you to see if it was you.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
A few people popped in. Wayne Roberts,
Wayne,
good morning. Alan Jones, good morning to you as well. And
Dr. Omar?
Yeah, Dr. Omar is here. Good morning, Dr. Omar. Good morning, Greg. And good morning to the amazing Paul Dixon. Good to see you all here.
Oh, so someone else. Okay. LM Web Dev loves color slurp.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay, I just found it today. So if you have any tips, let me know and let us know in the chat about it, right? More things. I just literally found it today.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. And since LM Web Develop knows about slurp, is there any other sound effects in there, or is it because it has a slurp in it?
Don't use color slurp in the bedroom with the volume high. People will talk, especially with the speaker up very loud. Like, what's going on in there?
Yo.
Picking colors.
Anyway. Oh, good afternoon, Eric. Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Eric. I'm over here trying double espresso. I'm gonna see how this is gonna work for me today, or for you. It does shades and tint from one color. Okay. Awesome. Hey, DJ.
What's going on?
What up? What up?
As always, absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's design some waiting screen. And if you guys want to drop your hex colors on the chat, if you want to drop the name of your live streams, drop it so that we can create. Because we're doing just fonts, right? The one that we created last night. Did you bring it?
Yeah. So let's pull that up now.
So if you guys were watching the waiting screen, I had to go get it from my laptop. Because while Fuljens is watching wrestling, I'm designing waiting screens.
Is that so? Is that what happened yesterday? There was no wrestling going on. We're watching the Johnny Depp trial.
Oh, we were. He was
this.
so into it. It's just have you guys been watching it while Fuljens finds this that I sent over?
I'm double clicking it now.
That trial is something. It has the background. Yeah, there it is.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Can we add ourselves in the back? I think it's...
Yeah, so source, camera. Source camera. And then re-incubate camera wants to take over.
Right, like re-incubate's like always there. Okay. So this is, right, so I didn't have any background in there.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So we could add a veil, right?
Yeah.
But before we do that, right, so let's show the fam what you got going on here, right? Because this is all text overlays, right?
Yes.
So live demo this for them. Miss Hill.
But
Yeah.
I already did the font. I'm like, I'm done with Twitter. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, Eric, this is just text overlays, this one right here. Okay, so what I have here, Mr. Fuljens Henry.
Good morning, Janice, or as Doc says, J Nice.
Fuljens, you should be my operator, right? Like doing the zoom and stuff. Or no?
Sure, whichever, however you want it.
Okay, so here we go. We have the text. Right, so we're gonna the text here is in its own folder, as we went over last week, and then the shapes are in another folder. Okay, so then this is what it is. So these are the brackets, and this is, thank you, and this is an emoji, right? So this is the bracket right here, and right. So I will operate myself.
Okay.
Fuljens is like learning with you
I'm
guys.
stretching. I'm gonna stretch over.
Wait, I'm over here like. Here we go. Okay, so.
And then question about these brackets, right? So that's how that's the character itself. It has like kind of like a double, it's like a double bracket or a double arrow. Right?
Yeah. And so I will send that. I will bring it. So Command N. We're gonna go to the emoji keyboard, and we're gonna find the brackets. And I had it all nice on my laptop, but you know. Okay. Here it is.
Okay.
Right.
What's that one called?
This one is called Latin capital letter. Oh, no, wait.
Right.
Okay. I'm like Latin capital.
Left double angle bracket.
Yes.
And right double angle bracket. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, so, oh my gosh, Lisa, this is so close to it, and I keep like, right? Like you guys, the zoom button is right next to finish.
It's right next to end broadcast.
So I'm like,
And it's right above demo mode.
Listen, we should just like change this right now. Okay. Here we go. So that's it, right? This one, and this is what we were telling you, left double angle bracket, right? So these are different variations of it depending on the font. So if you want it thinner, for example, and the font has thin or it has light, you can select it as well, right? And it has the thicker, it has wider, so you can have fun. Look at this one. This one is a little bit more angled. This one is thick. So you guys can see, you can select and have fun with how the brackets look, right? Okay. Oh my God. Fuljens, you know what? We should move it from the Stream Deck like that. All right, so you guys, that's how we got the brackets, okay? And then now the lines, right? To the lines, what we did was Command End, and you know what? You guys, hold on a second for me, please, because I'm just going to remove this because I know my fingers. I'm going to bring the zoom over here and the demo over here. Thank you for being so patient, my people. This is great. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Now we're safe. All right, so for the lines, creating the lines, we're just going to, what I do is you go, so we're gonna do we did the left line, right? So we're gonna go R for right, and then 1 for is the first line, okay? And then we're just gonna right line.
And to do this, you hold down Shift while pressing the return key. And Ecamm gives you a little hint right there at the bottom of the Add Text Overlay window.
Yes. Okay, so R1 line, right? So then now we are going to select the background, and we are going to increase the margin and lower the opacity on the text. And in it comes. You come here, and then you stretch, 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 however you want it.
You could scale it.
Yeah. For this one, yeah, so you can just go and do like,
voila.
Voila. And then you can lower the opacity, which is what I did. So you just hold the Shift and scroll up with your mouse if you have a mouse, and Fuljens handbrake.
And if you have the trackpad, you do the 2-finger scroll up to lower the opacity, 2-finger scroll down to increase the opacity. And Janice, Command End is to open up the text overlay panel as a whole, right? And from there, once you open up the text overlay panel, so we're here on the Ecamm screen, and Command End will open up the text overlay panel. So to access the emoji menu, you have to go to this little emoji right next to where it says cancel. This is where you access the emoji menu right there. Right here. And it says show emoji panel, and we're gonna click on that. And once you click on that, the emoji panel will be accessible.
Yes.
Okay?
And for the brackets, since it's a pictograph or like let's bring it again so that we can say the right name in here. So it will be all of these parentheses, pictographs, punctuation, they are in the parentheses, right? So then if you click it first and you haven't installed it, it's gonna ask you if you wanted to download it, and because you do, you say yes, and it downloads, and then you will be able to access it. Sometimes in the download window is goes behind the Ecamm window, so you will see the color wheel. You see the color wheel and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So what you have to do,
it's trying to install a font sometimes,
yeah. So then you say yes, download, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay, so that is how we created this one, my people. The lines, right? So when you want to make it skinnier, for example, then you have to lower the margin. So you just play with the margin, okay?
Right. And then speaking of margin, right? So if we go back into, like, let's say one of these here, L1, this cool, right? You have the margin up a bit, right? So the margin is at, what's that, 5% or 6%?
6.
Just to give it a little bit of, you know, wiggle room. This way you could scale it down. Because sometimes if you have no margin, that will, like, you won't be able to manipulate the text as much, right? It'll probably, like, jump around.
Right.
Yeah.
Jump
around.
Jump around. Yes.
Right. You were gonna say something?
No, and just text. Just play with text, and with the fonts, and just like, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, like, since we have it like here, right? You notice how if it was like a background, these rectangles stand out more. So we could probably put like a veil behind it, you know, and just, like, you know, give it some transparency so you can still see us, but you'll have the rectangle to be more defined.
We'll do it.
Yes.
Nice, Janice.
We do have one here, actually. Oh no. Okay, these were.
Right, Michael? Right, Michael. Yes, it would be. We actually sent that in, and we're fingers crossed that they will give it to us.
The amazing team is working diligently on those requests.
Glenda, hi.
Command N. N like Nancy. Command N. Right? And then there are some sources here up here for those shortcuts, right? For some of them. Under window, you have some controls here, shortcuts.
All right, let's do the veil.
Yes, we're doing the veil. All right. Command N, again, Command N, the letter N, the key N, to open up the text overlay panel. And for this one, we're going to create a background.
You can take the keyboard with you.
Create a background from scratch. For those of you who are new to creating a text overlay background, we're typing back, and then if you hold down Shift, return, that'll bring you to the line number 2, bring you to another line, and you could type ground. So we have back, ground, right? And let's bring the opacity up a little bit so you can see, right? It just spells background, right? We could probably center that if we want to, if you want to. Bring the opacity back down because we want the solid text background. And we're gonna, what color should we keep this? Like, should we do like maybe another color to stand out from the red?
Yeah, because of red. We can do black. We can do yellow. We could do pink.
Want to try the yellow or gold?
Let's go yellow. You can also get out of Samantha's and then go to our building blocks. And our building blocks.
Building blocks. Building blocks 2. Let's go with that. And we have some margin. Margin is fine. And let's add this here. Right? Bring this up to the corner. And we can scale it down. This is why it's important to have like margin, so you could, you know, have some scaling capabilities. And then from the corner, just drag it across the screen like so.
If you would like to have scaling capabilities
like Spider-Man, and then let's bring the opacity down just a bit, right? What do we normally have it on? 47. 47. Whoa, that's not.
I know you like higher, but 47 is my number. And then, you know.
Well, let's see. Let's see. And then we're gonna actually bring this behind everything. So how does that 47 look to you? Or how does the yellow look to you?
Yeah, the yellow's not doing it for me.
Black. Let's go black.
Let's go black.
So let's bring this back up to the front.
What color should we have it?
As we're selecting black. And go back to 47. 47, save.
What's up with the song?
But you know what? There's still something that we need to like address, because you notice that every time we go and change the color of the text background, it
readjusts
itself.
You see, we can do pink after black and see what happens. So this is very mysterious. So what we could do is change the color of the brackets give it a different color. Right? What do you guys think?
The red is cool though. Let's try pink, like Glenda said. And that's what's cool about like being able to go into using the text overlays and just readjust at will. Yeah.
And someone else suggested also, which is pretty cool, to be able to just say, okay, I want to have a background color, and just color the background itself without having to use text overlays to do it. But I believe they're okay.
Yeah, and this is if you want the camera to appear behind, because if it was like a darker color, everything will just be there. You see everything much more prominently.
And you can do fun things like this. So for example, if you had a font that you liked and you didn't want to be behind the camera as a veil, you could do this one, right? And it's like, and you can use the emojis to do that, and you can add things too. So let's okay, so you could do this and play with fonts, add more elements. You can add red to it. Actually, this color palette was this one. Okay, are we here? Here we go. This color palette was this one, Funny Moments. So these are all like the colors that you could add in, the elements that you can have in this here. So you can have red to it, darker blue, and things like that. So yeah, funny. And then we did this one by bringing, we brought this, the picture from Canva. You can bring it from any other source, but we brought this one from Canva. And obviously you can animate the text and have fun with it.
Yeah. And then also too, right? So if we're going back to, where were we? We were on, okay, the thumbnail here, right? We were here, right? We don't have to be in the waiting screen, for example, right? We can have the background a solid color. So let's say this was a solid pink.
Do that really hot pink.
That really hot pink.
That really hot pink.
Right, and leave it on 100. And let's bring, actually no, because it's gonna, the red won't show as much.
Oh, that's true.
Right? So this would have to be
what if we just do a solid black and make it, right?
Yeah,
that's
black.
like the thumbnail.
Yeah, solid black would look much better and give it like that Scotch tape look. Right, that Scotch tape look was looking really cool.
Yeah.
Right, so like that, and then bring the background down here like so. Boom. I love this.
I know.
This is really cool. And
I did it for you.
Aw, thank you. and then what's it missing is the countdown timer, right? So here you will find your countdown overlay, because we get questions for this all the time, like how do you add a clock, how do you add this, right? That's your new countdown overlay here. And then if you look, you can change the type. You have countdown for an amount of time, countdown to a date, time, clock, or stopwatch, right? Of course, if we want to do a waiting screen countdown, we're going to keep it to countdown for an amount of time. Okay. If you're doing like some type of production and it's like a big countdown leading up to like the big day, of course you could do countdown to a day or time. You could have a waiting screen. You're gonna do the ultimate Christmas extravaganza starting now. Start the countdown now.
Oh shoot! Like the Ecamm one, right?
And just have the live stream just running for like months, right?
People do that with weddings.
Yeah, people do stuff like that. But countdown for an amount of time, and then 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat. And, you know, and then you could say go to next scene when finished, or leave it unchecked. This way you can control what scene you want it to go to or what you want it to do after the countdown reaches 0, right? And then style, you could have the timer flying in. You know, like once you start your live, the timer will appear, right? Let's say flying from the bottom, right? The only animation that's not there is scrolling ticker. Okay, let's zoom out and make this white.
No background? Or you want background?
Oh no, no background. Let's remove this background, actually. Right? Something like this. And you know, I know like you have fancier fonts than this, and we could probably make this like, put it right here, right? So once you click go live, you know, whatever animations you've added to your screen, they're going to animate. Like, you know, let's say you are on this screen and then you click go live, all those animations will trigger. Right?
Yeah. Like for example, if you're making sure that everything looks good and you're clicking things and whatnot, once you click go live, it restarts.
Right.
Like order from the beginning.
Right. So for example, let's say,
hi Dan Davis.
Hello. Let's say, you know, you're ready to go live, and then it says, okay, are you ready to begin the broadcast?
Yes.
Right? And you have your thing. So everything is going to reset, and what's going to happen is something like this. It's going to bring this back on the screen. Let's say the brackets were there, the brackets were going to fly in, and
which they could.
Right.
Can we do it now?
Yeah.
Let's go do it now. Okay, we're going to bring those brackets in with the sign. So this let's design can fly from the
top. Yeah, and then the brackets could fly in from each end. Yeah. Okay. So something is getting in the way of these things. So you know, notice something else too. Like when you're trying to highlight a particular overlay and it's not accessing it for some reason, because like there's probably like other overlays in the way. Simply go to your overlays panel and access it from there. So we want to go to Let's Design. We want to add an animation here. So we're gonna double click it from here, right? That's the easiest way to do it. And then go
I love this font, you guys. This font is great. It's called Retro Signature.
And we're gonna have this flying from the top. And we're going to go to our brackets again from last week's tutorial, creating your folders and making sure everything is well organized. This way it's easy for you to find everything, right? And we're going to go to the brackets. So this is the bracket on the right. We're gonna have it fly in from the right. And then the bracket on the left, we're going to have it fly in from the left, right? So now if you were to, you know, if you're ready to start your broadcast, this is what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, right? So everything animates before the live starts. So like when the viewer goes to watch your stream for the first time at the beginning of the stream, they're going to see those animations kick in.
And you know one thing, not related, when you first started live, since we're talking about starting live, you gotta start the live like this. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna go full screen for this Fuljens Henry. Watch this thing, right? I'm gonna go full screen. Okay, so you have to start your either on a blank, you know, like a solid screen, no camera on you, or you have to start the live like this. And then go over, because that screen, right, that first comes in and you're like doing something, it will catch you, and then you, like, for real, like look at this. Look at the way this one cut. Okay, it just went. The way this one cut it, I was like, putting on my glasses. So that is to say, be ready before
put on your waiting screen face before you go live.
Like be like just like the news reporters and things like that. Just do your cue faces.
And then click start the broadcast.
Right, and then do your other stuff. Oh my gosh.
We had a question from Janice. Hold on a second. How did you do that one with rotating emojis? I really like that waiting screen.
So this one, it was already the emoji in the keyboard. So inside of Ecamm right now, we can now rotate. So this emoji is already rotated.
Oh, I think I know what Janice is referring to.
Oh.
This one here. Let us know if this is the one you're referring to, like the rotating, like the emojis on rotation. Right? So let us know if that's what you're referring to, Janice, from the intro.
Johnny, hey, Johnny, do you take the day off? Is that right? Is that right? Is that right, Johnny?
So Janice, if you are referring to the intro, okay, yes, the intro, right?
Okay.
So the intro, if we go back to this. This is a font that we imported from thefont.com. It's an emoji font. And this is actually a timer, right? This is a countdown timer that we masked in here, right? So that's what's creating this rotation. So let's see if we come back here. Let's see if we do have that here. Show you here. If we go to BuildingBlocks AG, well, you know what? We could use it with anything. So just so you can get an idea. Okay, cool. Google emojis. So here is it here. This is let's go into demo
Is that
mode.
Darth Vader? Oh no, that's
like a
that's like an angry one. Okay.
So Google emojis, right? You can use Google emojis here. And you can download that from thefont.com. And here's what we do. Like we said earlier, if you start a new countdown overlay, right? And it's gonna create this countdown here. And you simply go to find the text that you wanna use, the font that you wanna use. In this case, we're gonna use Google Emojis.
Is Google Emojis inside BuildingBlocks?
Yes, it's under BuildingBlocks AG.
Okay.
Right? So under here, we have Google Emojis, and you change the color that you want it to be. In case we have this. You could make it glow, whatever the case may be, right? So depending on how long you want them to rotate, we do something like this, like 99, let me see. Well, no, it will be 60. Let's see, how do we do this? 59.
And the song is so on cue right now for this.
Right? This way, you have it for 59 minutes and 59 seconds, like you can't go wrong with that, right? So we add that. And this is where like the creativity is up to you. Of course, you cannot crop this. You cannot do like a custom crop, right? So if we hold on Option and try to crop this, you're not able to crop it. So we mask it, right? Because all we want here, we just want this one. We just want this emoji that's creating the rotation effect, right? So we're gonna add layers on top of that, just to highlight that particular emoji that's rotating, right? And you can do this with any text that you want. Right? So, but the creativity is up to you, right? So that's how you can incorporate animations using the countdown timer and creative fonts.
Yes, and that recording was done inside of Ecamm. So.
Exactly, right? So another trick that you can do is that once you have your animation down pat, hit the record button. Hit the record button, and you save the recording, and you can use that as an intro.
Yep. And you can do it with anything. You can have flowers, or you can have I wonder if we have like a jug and then water pouring. If you find fonts like that, you can make really cool screens.
Right. What we call the basket weave, the basket weave thing that we have, that was the same thing, right? All this animation here is like how we just showed you earlier. We just showed you earlier how to create these rectangles, right? And then we have the rectangles animating, right? And then we have them in different scenes to change colors and all that stuff, right? So it's up to you to build it however you want to build it. And then you record it in Ecamm. And now you could just bring the recording back in and you have an intro, or you have an outro, or have whatever. You can use it as a background if you want to. You can use it for whatever you want.
Yes. So it's all about creativity, my people. It's all about creativity. Any questions about that greatness? Let's get out of demo mode. Any question about that greatness? We have 15 minutes left to create a waiting screen for someone. So let's see what we can do. for you guys,
What are we
right?
gonna do?
Let's do what we're gonna do. So let's let's create a closing screen.
Closing screen, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime, Janice, anytime.
You're so welcome, Janice.
What's up, David? Good to see you here.
David. Hey, David. Haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're here. And cheers. I'm double espressoing today.
Espresso.
I'm doing good so far, right?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Glenda raised her hand.
Glenda, okay, let's do this. So Glenda, do you have any branding fonts? Do you have any fonts? And what is your, so you do scrapbooking, right? So we will need to have some sort of scissors. You don't do digital scrapbooking, right? You do hand. So you need scissors and paper. So we're gonna try finding a font that's like that just to create it. And let's see if we can create like the scissors, paper, pen kind of like font on the waiting screen maybe? Yeah?
Or the closing screen.
On the closing screen,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Glenda, we're checking out your channel.
Or some type of like a flat lay or something like that.
Yeah, so it's paper. It's paper scrapping.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a font that we can have scissors and papers and stuff like that.
Some type of craft.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And the background, we can make it kind of be a ruler thing.
With pink, of course. Glenda likes pink.
Yeah, and then Glenda, do you have a font? Look at what, no, that's what.
Yeah, no, put craft and then it gives
I think you have to do,
Minecraft.
What if you do scissors?
Yeah, we could do scissors.
Aw, thank you,
so much,
Michael.
Thank you. Edward Scissorhands.
Okay, let's show them. Let's show them. Wait.
How fitting that.
Edward Scissorhands and Johnny's on it. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. To help us out, because sometimes we miss things. I'm gonna move the mouse real quick. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so scissors did not work, and then we tried art. How about arts and craft?
Okay. But look at Scissor Madness, and then it has like this. I wonder if that's.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that? That's not even anything to do with scissors.
Okay.
All right. The font is like, you know what? I ain't got nothing for you today.
Okay, what other keywords can we use?
Unless we use emojis.
Well, let's bring ourselves in here. Yeah, emojis. We can bring emojis. We can. Let's see how we look in a circle. In this situation, let's see.
Get cut off a little bit.
Just get close. Okay.
All right, so that doesn't work. What else can we? What other keywords?
Okay, who said this? Who said this?
No branding fonts, scrapbooking and card making plus Cricut.
Oh, thank you, Don.
Colors, bright pink, light pink, and teal.
Okay, so let's just create the pink background, right?
Let's put some colors together.
Yeah, let's do the color thing. So when we're working with a customer and they send us the branding colors and things like that, right? The first thing that we do is we create a color palette that we can work on. So we're gonna do that again. So we're gonna go to, and I think the color palette is already there. So Command N, and I think Sam's colors are very similar to, so we're gonna rename this Samantha and Glenda. Okay, it doesn't exist. Rename. There we go. Okay, so there it is, Mr. Fuljens. We got this. So pinks.
Yeah,
and teal.
Bright pink, light pink, and teal.
Okay, so teal. Let's bring this teal and this light pink. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Here we go. Let's do this. So we're gonna do a pink background.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We could try a pink background. Let's get out of here. Let's go into live demo mode.
Glenn, that's like, there are scissors out there.
No,
we will find them. We will find it. So, and if you want to, Glenda, start looking. Oh, okay. She can start looking for us while we design this, and let us know if you find it, and or all of you if you can. What did Paul write? What is that?
A cricket.
Yeah. Use shape. Oh, use shape. Okay, we will try that and see.
Trying it now to see what happens. Quite a few things come up for that.
What about if we do scissor shapes or?
Let's try that. Scissor
And you know
shape.
what? We could also
No. Yeah. It's very interesting here. All right. Anyway, so we're going to, let's say, so we'll have a teal background. Is that what we're doing? Or
I think a pink background.
Do a pink background. Let's get rid of these Google emojis here. Let's find like a standard font for the background. Like a Helvetica, where you at? Oh, just
Helvetica is under BuildingBlocks, I believe.
Okay. BACKGRUND.
Ooh,
Background.
that's like 100 fonts.
Right. So
It is
which
100.
pink? Which pink are we using?
Let's use the bright one because we're gonna lower the opacity. Yeah.
This one.
No, the first one.
This one. All right. All right, and let us. All right, we're lowering the opacity on this. 47.
But yeah, or where we can create with a full before so that we can see all the elements. And then yeah.
And background did not disappear completely.
The text.
There we go.
Yeah. You think you can do this in 5 minutes?
We can get something going in 5 minutes.
And then we can write to be
Bye.
continued.
All right, so we have that.
Okay.
So now we're adding some
So-
teal elements to it.
Yeah, so then let's add the font, right? So we can have Glenda's creative place title, right? So on the title. And Glenda, let us know if you want something to say something else on the screen.
Cricket the machine, not cricket the insect.
I'm over here in love with Montserrat. Bold. And let's bring the opacity back up. We're gonna do white. Let's see. Let's see how this, actually, you know what? I don't know why this is at 100. Oh, hey! How cool can we do fun stuff like that? Right? How about this? Create, you know what? Oh, shoot. What do you guys think? You see, this is what happens. Not like that, but. Or we can do Glenda's in a cool name, a cool font.
The retro signature.
Yeah.
Or the creative can be, the word creative can be, yeah, in that retro signature.
Let's see. It just saved it just like that. Okay. Oh, Dios mío.
That's that espresso.
Okay. So what were you saying? What could be the font?
No, I like it like this. Now I was saying that how you have it, but the other way around. But this is cool. I like Glenda's name and in the script and then the creative place. Yeah, just moving stuff around like that, and then have a timer overlay, and then the timer can probably, and then I don't know. I like how everything is white, and then we'll find another way to bring in the teal. Right? Because even the timer can be white as well.
Yeah, and we can have the lines going up or down, or right?
Oh, like yeah, the bars.
Wait, let's bring ourselves in, and then you can do the rest of it, because you're gonna do it quicker.
You know, you used the circle. I am going to squircle us. There we go. We'll be squircles right here. Yeah, I like that combo, or script and regular. Yeah. All right. So you know, you have something like this. You can do it different ways. I usually go like tower.
But just write the where's it gonna be? Like left, right, whatever.
Oh, okay. L tower, left tower, right?
Okay.
All right.
And how many left towers are you gonna have?
You know what? We're gonna keep this simple.
Okay.
So
yeah,
this is gonna be like an anti-design. So we're gonna create one tower, and it's gonna be actually on the right side. This way we don't have to need multiple ones. We can create something on the bottom, but let's just see how this tower looks. And it's gonna be teal, and then we could probably have some opacity to it, or maybe not. But let's see. And let's go back to here. We're using this one, right? And let's lower the opacity on the text here. Add that here, right? And I believe we had some margin, so we can scale this down. Hey, dance, 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 right?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
This is looking like a TV right now.
A TV, right? Something like this, like simple, nothing to, not
And
multiple bars all over the place.
Yeah, and you can add like, Glenda, this is your time to design, right? So think about it as a design that you're making. So what would we put on this line? Would we put flowers or something else on?
And then also too, if we're staying in the realm of simple and we're doing like a countdown, right? We can do something like where we create this white countdown, depending on which font you want.
Let's see if we can make it in the retro font. The retro signature font.
The retro signature.
And see how it looks.
It's a little too flimsy.
Yeah, it's too. What do you think, Glenda? This is when how about the shape font? What we had before? Like if we go to our font library, there's let me see, like a fancy font. So let's look. Oh, this is okay. Let's see, and you can just play with it, my people. Where new fonts. Okay, here we go. So we can go. Wait, let me make it bigger so that you guys can see. And then let us know what font looks good. This is what we do.
Or keep
looking for.
Keep it on the Montserrat and just change the typeface. I think it was bold before, right? So maybe like thin or light. Yeah.
I guess. It's not exciting me. But you guys get it, right? Okay. Here we go. So that's the beginning of your waiting screen, Glenda. The beginning of your waiting screen. So what should you have? You could surround it with something pretty like flowers. So we're gonna do flowers, okay? So let's go to. Okay. So how about we use this one?
Yeah, and it's because it's pink, and it'll go well on top of the teal probably. kind of like give it like like you're wrapping a gift with a bow.
Oh, Glenda, look at a flower on your name. That's cute. Okay. So option, drag. Oh, look at the snapping. What do you think, Glenda?
Yeah, now if it was like this, I'll move this out the way now. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then
I like the timer down there though.
it's cool how you did it like this. I would have done like one big bow, like something like that. Right? One big
Yeah,
bow,
that's
like,
cute.
like a gift wrap. Right?
Got you, okay.
And not the multiple flowers. Mm-hmm. Right? So,
That's cute too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Look at you scrapbooking. Make the timer glow.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Right? Something like this. Right? Because like, look how it just goes so well like that, right? Like
Okay.
a gift.
Okay, so
right?
you're gift wrapping. Okay,
Like a gift
Fuljens.
wrapping. Mm-hmm. And then so this Johnny says make the timer glow. Boom, light glow.
Right, the snapping lines is just perfectly because it gives you exactly how it is. Okay, how it lined up. So if you're making it like a present, what would this signify? The timer there.
Well, Johnny was like to make a timer glow, right? It glows better in here.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, but it does kind of still glow here. You just don't notice. It does have a little glow here, right? I actually kind of like it here because I like how this just stands alone.
Okay. Okay, so then.
Let us know what you think, Glenda. Or get ready to craft.
Get ready to craft.
Get ready to craft in. Is it ticking?
Right?
Paul says it's ticking. And then
okay.
ellipses, right? Dot, dot, dot. Just 3. I know you like multiple. You like 6, 12. Oh my gosh.
I mean, like, so good.
That is not as legible as.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a whole
Right.
text. So how about we will have to like add a background
light, or a light Montserrat.
here.
Right, Montserrat, and then
It just doesn't look like real feminine. But you can try it and let's see how it looks.
let's try all.
And we could also add a teal line underneath it and then keep it.
Okay.
Right?
Get ready to create yourself a beautiful world. Okay.
Aw, okay. Let's ready to agree.
A beautiful world.
So then now we could perhaps add the blocks under them and see if it works. But just let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, it's 11:03.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll have to break this a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Get ready to create yourself and in a beautiful world, or
A 2-line. Get ready to.
something like that,
Let's try it.
like that, or centered, or like this.
Boy, just choose one.
Well, something like that, right? So the time, because we don't have to restrict ourselves.
How about if you put it how it was before? Like there?
The justification.
No, like before you just moved it. So cancel out of this
Okay.
one, and then this move it over to, and then bring the timer up, and let's see, because I thought that was like, so it's like like a whole
Package.
Okay,
Remember
Glenda.
to create. I got it. That's the tag, going with the tagline. So this works for Glenda's branding.
There we go, Glenda. So that's the beginning of something. We can send this to you and you can continue the greatness.
Yeah, it's looking good. I like the gift wrap. That's my favorite part of this, the gift wrap.
Do you like wrapping gifts?
I like wrapping text overlays.
Wait, let's get out of here so that we can appreciate the whole thing. Okay, Glenda's creative place. Get ready to create yourself a beautiful world. Ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. For, you know, like sparkles or something like that.
Right.
That's totally cute. Okay. There we go. So that's it, you guys. That's what let's go back to wait, okay, right here. Yes. There we go. Okay. Glenda, you like it? You guys, now you go to our community and create some awesome waiting screens, some awesome closing screens, and have fun with it. Remember, download fonts, play with using timer with the font as well, so that you can create even more dynamic waiting screens.
Yeah.
Because the waiting screens are, especially if you know your people, right? If you know your audience, you know what they're gonna like. So you can create something for them to look at and get inspired while they're waiting, right? So waiting screens can, you know, be totally awesome and fun. And yeah,
for sure. You know, and what's cool about what you just designed here is that you know, you could have alternate versions, right? Let's say you have this, and then you could have another screen with the multiple flowers, right? And you just organize them in different folders, right? This one, you could just hide this one in one folder, and then turn on the other folder with like the multiple flowers going down. You have a totally different design.
Yep.
All right, so
yeah,
it's very versatile.
exactly. Yeah, I like it. That's a great present.
That looks great.
Yeah, it's a great present. Then you can have some nice little music there, Glenda, with the sparkles and all of that.
For sure.
So yeah, so that's it. So this is just like this one, just a different font, right? Use the emojis, and then we did this one, just good morning, text, and then Glenda, and then we have.
I really like the gift wrapping idea. Like, you know, there's like different variations you can do like that, because
you can put a bow on the bottom.
Right. You know, so it's like we have.
Fuljens wants to keep creating, you guys, and we have so much we have to do today.
This is in closing, not creating, right? Like the basket weave, right? And then this look like a Scotch tape type of thing, right? And then you have the bow tie, right? So it's like,
if you add the thing here, that will like complete
right,
it.
or across the top, right, to give it, because that's where it's the flower is meeting, you know, with the two ribbons,
my
the two
goodness,
ribbons, right?
you are too much.
No, that's cool, but it just goes to show like all the different things that you can design with those rectangles and the towers that we created, right? So get creative with them. Get creative with them. Question from Paul: did you do a video on how you did the lower third with the spinning emoji? No, we did not, but we can definitely create a video on that and just throw it up in there on the YouTube channel.
We actually explained it on the design, so we could definitely do a video on. It was designing.
No, Paul is referring to the BuildingBlocks lower third here, which was designed in Keynote.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. So definitely we'll put together a tutorial on how to create that.
I thought it was the other one, the waiting screen.
Coming soon, Paul. Good question. Glenda likes the Let's Create screen as well. Yes, and the font pairing was very nice. I love the retro signature font that you have.
Signature is great.
Michael Kinney, designing on the spot. Very nice.
Right?
Yes. You're welcome, Janice. And thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So
great.
Yeah, so we're done because you guys, tomorrow we have a huge event that we have to prep for. We already we got sent a runoff show and it is intense. And then we are actually photographing 90%. Now video is gonna be the important video though. It's gonna be important video. It's gonna be about 10 minutes, not even 10, yeah, about 10 minutes of video, because it's getting, you know, when people are getting ready, when they're going in the limo and they're gonna be transported to the event. And so we're gonna be in there videotaping them and then photographing. And it's going to be like they have like about 900 people showing up. So
1,300.
Was it 1,300?
Yeah, it was 1,300.
Oh shoot, that's true. Yes, 1,300.
Insane amount of people coming. I'm gonna have my dual camera strap.
Stay tuned for that, because Fuljens is like all about this
dual
thing.
Camera strap. 24/70 on one hip, 70-200 on the other hip. Ready to go.
He's all set. Here they're having his tool belt. I'm just gonna have one 24/70 right on one end, and then my 50 on my hands, because people, especially with so many people, and the ladies are beautifully dressed. This is like one of the top events, you guys, here where we live, and the ladies just, you know, the ladies want to show up. And then especially 2 years without this event was being virtual. And so now the ladies are showing up, and then the guys are with tux and stuff, and
sneakers.
And sneakers, and the sneakers. Everybody gets to wear sneakers. So Fuljens has the sneakers that look like what does your sneakers look like?
They look like Air Force Ones. They look like Air Force Ones, but they have the tassels on them. Yeah, whatever.
They have tassels, you guys.
Whatever it's called. You'll see them.
They have tassels.
We'll post it in the group.
You're gonna have pictures of your sneakers, okay? And then we're wearing some super comfortable, so that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be there all day tomorrow, and there's no sleeping, so we have to get ready for all of that.
I'll try not to, Glenda. I'll try not to.
Right? And I'm telling him, because last year, Glenda, to that.
Paul.
What? Oh no! Well, for maestro will wear it.
No, she's referring to like the cameras around my waist.
Oh no!
No. Glenda said I'm gonna have a backache with those cameras.
Right. No. Hopefully not.
Right.
Hopefully not.
Right.
But I can see you. Like that's why I'm just holding one in my hand and the other one.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be using the 70-200 the most of the time, so I'm probably gonna hold that. There's no reason for me to have it on my hip. So at any given point, I don't think I'm gonna have both on my hip, unless we have to like walk around and stuff like that.
Well, we will have to.
And not take photos and like at one point. So
I'm telling you guys, last year, Mr. Fuljens, this was his first time last year going to this event, but last year was virtual, but we were there producing and just taking some pictures. And I go to him, Fuljens, wear comfortable shoes. This is not to be cute. This is not to be handsome and show up. No. This is to be comfortable. Yo, he went on wearing
my church shoes.
Some shoes that look cool. But as soon as I saw those shoes, I'm like, you're about to have a hard time.
It wasn't that bad.
But yes, it was. Because the next day you were like,
they're Chelsea boots. They're Chelsea boots, yeah.
So this year, he's actually like, yo,
they're like, wear sneakers. Everybody just encouraged to wear sneakers, so I'm wearing sneakers.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying, you guys, tomorrow. I'm wearing my leather pants and some cool stuff, because it's like, you know, we're the photographers, so we're like low key, but at the same time, and you know, we kind of, my top is like diamond top, flashy thing,
and we're dressed in all black.
Yeah, okay,
like cool. Ninjas. Right, Johnny, exactly, Johnny. Church shoes.
Okay, so Johnny, I get you, I understand, but when you are going to be at an event for 8 hours, you need to think about things. You need to think about a thing or two, or three. I bring shoes for 4 hours, which is they're cool, they're high heels, but they're really comfortable. And then after 4 hours, I have to change them. I change them into another set of shoes, and then by the end of the night, I am in flats, like the entire. So it's like a sequence. So I'm trying to tell Fuljens, but he's like, I'm gonna wear these boots. I'm like, oh, you are.
But anyway, we're gonna be very comfortable. We're gonna be very comfortable.
He's just over here ignoring it.
Our clothes are very comfortable this year.
Yes, they are.
So there'll be no issues whatsoever.
All right, so you guys stay tuned. We're gonna.
Right, exactly.
I have to because, and I keep telling him, I'm like, bring a second pair of shoes because I'm telling you, yeah.
Right, Victor, exactly.
I mean, for real. And then the distance though, like this is, how many miles would you say this is? Because this from one end to the other. It's long, it's long. And then there are all these 1,300 people. And you're gonna be like this and then taking pictures and yeah. So
Black comfy shoes all the way.
So we're gonna get a really nice sleep tonight and eat really well. And I gotta do my hair.
Me too.
Yes, of course you do. I have to do my hair. And Fuljens was even thinking about going to get a pedicure. Are you going to?
If I have time, yeah. So I could be even more comfy on my feet.
I think we should just get insoles.
Whichever, however, whatever it takes. But you know, it's not the first time around the block with all day standing on my feet events. But you know,
This is, I see.
yeah.
So, okay.
I don't know what you want me to say.
It's just
Ready to go.
Yeah,
Ready to rock and roll. Looking forward to
okay,
this.
just let's see because he's not. Thank you, Michael. He's not gonna say if his feet hurt because his feet.
Well, you all will be the first to know next week, or even on Monday on ENN.
Or even on Sunday because we're driving back on Sunday.
Yeah, you guys will know. You guys will know if my feet were hurting or anything like that. You'll be the first to know.
Would you at least bring a second pair of sneakers?
Oh yeah, or
okay.
and just like socks, so I could walk around barefooted. I ain't playing. I got a plan. Johnny, I'm making sure I have like a pair of sneakers that goes well with the outfit for sure. Because the sneakers that I'm wearing, they're all black.
Those sneakers are cool. Those sneakers are really cool. But then first, the ones that you were showing me, they were
the Air Max.
They were not.
The Air Max 95 is not comfortable at all.
Not at all.
That's not for this type of event. For standing around, no, I would not wear those Air Maxes.
For standing around, walking around, he's over here trying to show you your sneakers, you guys. I'm going with
the price went up significantly for these things, but I didn't pay this amount at the time because I had these for several years now. But this is what they look like, and they're all black. I don't know if it lets me rotate them, but this is it. Yeah.
Do they have other pictures? If you could.
Oh,
that, yeah.
Even 15% off, I didn't pay that much. But they're really good kicks, and they're very comfy.
There we go.
One of a kind. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Johnny, we're gonna give some pictures. Hopefully, because the event is so packed, like they have me booked first on one end, starting way like an hour earlier to be with the main people, and then they have Fuljens on the other room.
Split us up.
Yeah, Fuljens trying to, because I'm gonna be in the limo, you guys. Fuljens is gonna be on the other.
Be in the limo. Within the VIP lounge.
I'm gonna be in the limo.
Live streaming with the celebrities.
And then they send Fuljens.
In the reception. Go to the reception and take photos and wait. And wait until the VIPs arrive. That is your role.
Yeah, so.
Oh, for sure, Johnny. For sure.
Yeah, so we're gonna be going. So Fuljens is gonna be in the VIP, and perhaps there while you're waiting, you can stream. You have a chance to stream because
in the group.
And show your whatever.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to do that and show.
As I wait for Anna in the VIPs to arrive in their Mercedes Sprinter van.
You can take pictures of us as we walk in.
I'll stream it. I'll stream you guys coming in. What's up, Rob?
Hi, Rob. All right. Yeah, you stream as you come in, because there shouldn't be any people. We're supposed to be there at 5 right when doors open. So hopefully that will work out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you won't have to take that picture, but it's gonna be
fun.
really fun.
Yeah.
It's a really fun night. A lot of great people. What's the name of the guy the MC? Sean McDowell, is it?
I don't remember.
Is it Sean?
I have to look again.
Yeah, is the MC is Sean McDowell or something like that. And he's like a ESPN sport personality or something like that. So we're gonna be taking pictures of him at the VIP when it gets there. It's a really fun event. Everybody's so excited about it because he's been off for 2 years.
Yeah.
1,300 people. Can you imagine?
Yeah, 1,300 people. 1,300 people.
In one spot.
Yeah. That's big. That's big.
So that's what's going on this weekend, you guys, with us. It was fun designing waiting screens.
Yes, it was.
And we're gonna do a recap afterwards. So stay tuned for some cool behind the scenes of Fuljens' feed.
My feet? Yeah. But you guys will know. I could give you live updates of some live updates in the group.
I was looking to buy some Jordans to go with my outfit, but I couldn't find it. It was like freaking $300. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $300 for Jordans, no way. And then I paid $300 for shoes and boots, but not for Jordans. So I'm wearing Adidas.
No, and those Adidas look really good.
They do.
Yeah, they look really good.
They do. So we will see. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. We will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday.
Yeah, we'll pop up. We'll pop up in the group with some behind the scenes. Yeah. You
are so welcome, Michael and Glenda and Johnny and all of you awesome people for being here with us, spending some time. And I did well with 2 shots of espresso. I'm surprised.
Yeah. No, you did fine. You did fine. Yes. Thank you for joining. Please remember to help out our channel by hitting that thumbs up on your way out. We have 6 likes here. A few of you are still here, so hit the thumbs up on your way out. Remember to join our Facebook group. Facebook group is on Fuljens. If you want to join our community there, check out our Buy Me a Coffee, which is also Anna and Fuljens, for some goodies, and we'll add some more stuff. There's some stuff coming up, and then we have some requests to add to create some new projects. So we're gonna be adding some good stuff there. So make sure you check out our buymeacoffee.com/Anna and Fuljens.
That is right. Yeah, and if you guys like the shirts, you guys can find them on the
merch.ecamm.com. There is the I Am Creator bundle with the camo Ecamm hat. There's 2 versions. There's a distressed camo, and then there's the snapback camo. I have the snapback, and it fits my head quite well. They're very comfortable hats. They look really good. We wore them on the end on Monday. Check that out. So that I Am Creator bundle is available. merch.ecamm.com.
Yeah, and we also created a really cute ENN trailer that we were asked to create. It is on the Ecamm Live YouTube page. Check it out. We also did some fun stuff with the hats, that you will be able to see the hats there. So.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are out.
Yes, and if you're in our Facebook group, we will see you tomorrow. We'll pop up here and there.
Or later today, as he shows his sneakers.
Oh, later today? Oh yeah, that's right. We could do that.
Yeah, and show your whole outfit.
Oh, and I gotta put my whole outfit on.
We'll see. Your outfit's already hanging in the closet.
We'll see. It has to be steamed and all that stuff. Listen. All right.
Hit it.
What are we hitting?
The closet is green. You can do it.